I'm Dylan Foreman here in San Luis Obispo, where a lawsuit by the city against the Righetti Ranch housing development alleges a failure of obligations to build safely along this hillside. As I look into what those claims are and the history of potential dangers on this hillside.
In 2019 and in 2023, two landslides occurred on Righetti Hill open space, which is owned by the city, threatening a portion of the Righetti Ranch development that sits right below it.
And back in 2023, it was actually this hillside right behind me and those homes that you can see on this stretch that were affected by that mudslide.
You could see the fact that a good portion of the hill had actually given way.
Kathy Bezick recalls the scene from her home.
Sitting in the back, my office is in the back room, and I remember looking up on the hill and it looked like there had been some movement.
Another neighbor provided these pictures to illustrate what the rainfall had caused. According to Bezick, the builder Ambient Communities addressed it immediately.
Quickly, they got equipment in, and then they went up there and removed all the mud that was threatening.
Then later, she said the city came in to provide additional mitigation efforts.
And to the city council's credit, they took action and got involved.
But earlier in April of this year, legal action was pursued. The city of SLO filed a lawsuit against the development Righetti Ranch on April 2nd. Less than 12 hours later, the development submitted and filed a complaint against the city of SLO demanding a jury trial. The city of SLO alleges that the development of Righetti Ranch into the bottom side of the open space is the reason for the two landslides. And according to city attorney Christine Dietrich in an email to KSBY, the developer failed in its development obligations and then refused to reimburse the taxpayers of SLO for the public's costs of repairing the damage it caused. The lawsuit claims that the city has spent $871,000 in direct engineering design and construction costs for the remediation project. However, according to the complaint filed by attorney Paul Beard on behalf of the development under the Orchid Area Specific Plan from 2010 and the General Plan, the city violated its obligations as a landowner to maintain and repair its lots, such that the city caused the 2019 and 2023 landslides. Beard went on to tell me in an email that the failure caused landslides threatening Righetti's subdivision and causing significant damage to Righetti. He says remediation efforts cost Righetti over $350,000. However, for residents like Bezick, even though both sides are at odds, they're grateful to be safe.
The point is that they all did the right thing at the right time, and I'm super grateful.
Dylan Foreman, KSBY News.